Hello students, Devashish again from Dev's Learning Hub. So we are going to start class 10 trigonometry, and this is the first class on trigonometrical identities. And what are the topics I am going to cover today? The topics will be covered: trigonometrical ratios and relations. So the idea of trigonometry, and then square relations, few of the formulas and evaluation of those formulas, and then few examples. Those are based on today's learning, square relations and trigonometrical ratios, and how to solve the problems easily, because the few of the tips I am going to give, so that it will be helping you to solve the problems related to square relations of trigonometrical ratios. So what is trigonometrical ratios? Trigonometry, this is the term, it's a Greek word. Trigon, T-R-I-G-O-N, trigon, and then metry. So trigon means triangle, metry means measurement. So triangle, metry, measurement. That means this is a measurement of triangle. So by this time, what you know that there are different type of triangles. If there are all the sides are equal in a triangle and all the angles are also 60 degrees, then those are called equilateral triangle. If all the sides are unequal, that is called scalene triangle. If only two sides are equal, in that case, those triangles are called isosceles triangle. So you know separately, but you don't know the relationship between the sides and the angle between them. That is what we are going to learn in trigonometry, the relationship between the sides of triangle and the respective angle. And from there, we'll have the trigonometrical ratios, right? So let's say in this rectangle triangle where angle A, this is 90 degree, this is B, and this is C. So in this triangle, AB is the perpendicular, AC is the base, and BC is the hypotenuse, right? So if you see in this triangle, AB is perpendicular, AC is base, and this angle, this is called the adjacent angle of hypotenuse. This is the adjacent angle of the hypotenuse. This angle, let's say, it is called theta. So from this triangle, there are 6 trigonometrical ratios: sine, cos, tan, and reciprocal of sine is cosec, reciprocal of cos is sec, and reciprocal of tan is cot, right? So now from this triangle, what you can say, the sin theta equals to perpendicular by hypotenuse. So what you can say, this angle C, right? Sin C equals to sin theta equals to perpendicular, P for perpendicular, and hypotenuse I can say H, right? So let's say I denote perpendicular with P, base with B, and hypotenuse is with H, right? P by H. This is what? Sin C or sin theta. Cos C or cos theta, that is equals to base by hypotenuse, that is B by H. What is tan C or tan theta? Tan C, or that is equals to tan theta, that is equals to actually sin theta by cos theta. So what is sin theta? Sin theta is P by H, cos theta is B by H. So it is P by H, and then denominator is B by H, that is equals to P by B, that means perpendicular by base. So tan C equals to perpendicular by base. Sin theta equals to, and theta, what is this angle theta? Theta is the angle between hypotenuse and base. So if somebody asks you to find it out, this sin alpha. Sin alpha means there, this hypotenuse is fixed, But when this perpendicular and base, since these two are perpendiculars, these are very relative position. So if somebody asks you to find out the sine alpha, in that case we will consider this base in this same triangle. We will consider this base as perpendicular, and this perpendicular we will consider as base. So straight away what we can say, sine alpha equals to AC by BC. So AC by BC, that means B by H. So actually this sine alpha is now base by hypotenuse. But what is this alpha? Alpha is actually 90 degree minus theta. That means sine of 90 degree minus theta equals to cos theta. So sine alpha equals to B by H, that is equals to cos theta. And what is this alpha? Alpha is nothing but 90 degree minus theta. So this is what the relationship sine of 90 minus theta equals to cos theta. So this is one relation, and these are the relations. So sine C, what you can see, that sine theta or sine C equals to perpendicular by hypotenuse, P for perpendiculars, H for hypotenuse. Cos C or cos theta equals to base, B for base and by hypotenuse, H for hypotenuse. And tan C, we have seen that it is perpendicular by base, where the angle theta is the angle between hypotenuse and base. So what you can understood from here, there are two things you have understood. What is trigonometrical ratio sin theta, cos theta, tan theta? These are nothing but the ratios of the sides of a rectangle triangle. Second point is, when you will consider sine, cosine, cos full form is cosine, sine, cosine or tan, when you will find these values, and the angle you will consider, that angle you will consider the angle between hypotenuse and base. So therefore, when we are considering here theta, so we are considering sin theta, this is perpendicular, this is hypotenuse, this is base. So hypotenuse is the fixed position, but the perpendicular and base, these two are relative. This is dependent on the angle. When you are considering theta, you will consider this AB as perpendicular, AC as base. And when you are considering alpha, you will consider this AB as base and AC is the perpendicular. So that is why now we have proven sine of 90 minus theta equals to cos theta, sin theta, cos theta and tan theta, the trigonometrical ratios. Now, apart from this sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, also there is cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta. So cosec theta equals to 1 by sin theta equals to 1 by perpendicular by hypotenuse. That means it will be hypotenuse by perpendicular effectively. What is sec theta? Sec theta equals to 1 by cos theta, that is equals to 1 by base by hypotenuse. That means sec theta equals to hypotenuse by base. What is cot theta? Cot theta equals to 1 by tan theta, that is 1 by perpendicular by base. That means cot theta will be base by perpendicular. So that is what all the trigonometrical ratios, sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta equals to 1 by sin theta, sec theta equals to 1 by cos theta, cot theta equals to 1 by tan theta. Right? Now we will do the square relations. Square relations, what are the square relations? First of all, let me write it down here. And for each of the square relations, we will prove from this triangle. So first square relations, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta, that is equals to 1. How you can prove that? You can prove that straight away from here. So what is the value of sin theta? The value of sin theta is value of sin theta, that is equals to perpendicular by hypotenuse value of cos theta, that is equals to, so perpendicular by hypotenuse, that means it is AB by BC, and for cos theta it is base by hypotenuse, that means it is AC by BC. Now let us square it and add up. So sin²θ plus cos²θ, that is equals to, this one is AB by BC square plus AC by BC square. Okay, that means what we can write it down? We can write down BC square, and you add up AB square plus AC square. That means according to the Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus AC square is equals to the square of hypotenuse. So AB square plus AC square, that is equals to BC square. So BC square, that is equals to 1. So this one is proven. sin²θ plus cos²θ equals to 1. This is the very important formula, and you have to remember these formulas in trigonometry to solve any problem, right? This one is very important formula. So there are another formulas. So that is how also you can prove from this triangle. Another formula is sec²θ minus tan²θ, that is equals to 1. So same thing, cosec²θ minus cos²θ, that is equals to 1. The same way you can prove that. So there are three square formulas we have. sin²θ plus cos²θ equals to 1. Sin and cos, you remember the formulas, majority formulas, those are relevant with sin cos together, sec and tan together, and cosec and cot together. So sin² plus cos² equals to 1. sec² minus tan² equals to 1. cosec² minus cot² equals to 1. These three formulas you need to remember from today's session. Right? So these are the three main formulas, square formulas in trigonometry, right? sin² plus cos² equals to 1, sec² minus tan² equals to 1, cosec² minus cot² equals to 1. I have already shown you why sin² plus cos² equals to 1, just evaluating from this triangle. Same thing I have done also for sec² minus tan² equals to 1. Though what you can do on your own, you can just do it similarly for cosec² minus cot² equals to 1, whether it is coming, how it is coming, not whether it is coming, how it is coming. I hope you like this class. So if you have liked this video, please click on the like button, and if you would like to have this kind of video again and again, please subscribe my channel Devs Learning Hub, and also follow my page in Facebook with the same name, Devs Learning Hub, where you will find also tips like this particular session. Okay, so thank you very much.